What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to your home for local sports. It's JJ.
And Mike, and the CIF Football Championship highlight is brought to you by Naples Rib Company.
From Northside Long Beach to the CIF Southern Section Division 11 Championship here in Irvine, it is the Jordan Panthers taking on the Timberwolves of Northwood. Jordan was an 0-3 team in the spring with about 20 guys on their roster. Now they're playing for it all for the first time ever.
Coach Tim Wedlow kept his squad together through the ups and downs this year, and this team has used its superior athleticism and speed to run past Rim of the World, Granite Hills, and 29 Palms into this championship.
Been so fun to watch this team. They're going to take on Northwood, another well-coached team that has a great running back in Adam Harper. Jordan's seen a lot of those types of squad during this postseason. And the opening kickoff here, the story of this postseason for Jordan has been, we're just faster than you are, and it takes about 3 seconds to show Northwood just what that means. Damian Henderson, round the outside, into Wolves territory.
And this is pretty much a portrait of what you're hoping to see if you're a Jordan fan. As you said it, beat him to the corner and then get down that sideline. 2 plays later, Mekhi Travis to Jeremy McGurn for the touchdown. Just like in the semifinals, minus the run fake. We're 69 seconds into this game, and Jordan already with the very nice 7-0 loss.
But as the men in Blazers say, maybe they scored too quick, Davo. Northwood gets it to going the other way. Eugene Miata to Ryan Kim. He fumbles it. Jordan Washington jumps on the turnover. Jordan quickly looking to get back into the end zone with another big play, but the T-Wolves defense had Henderson double covered all night long. Outed on the exact same thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Northwood, Miata, they get the play action fake going the next drive, but Jordan had guys like Alvaro Gomez willing to fly around early and force the field goal attempt.
But this ain't the warm-ups. It's clutch time. Field goal short. Huge stop for J-Town. At that point, you could really tell the Northwood defense had found something. They're using this deft blitz package to get into the Jordan backfield, and it's hard to use your speed if you don't have a runway.
Northwood winning the field position battle, got some trickeration up their sleeve with the throwback to Miata from Harper. That's a first down into the red zone, and then Harper is going to keep it a few plays later, find some space, but that space was created by a holding penalty. This touchdown is coming off the board, and the ball is coming back. It's 7-0 at the end of the first quarter. Shout out to the J-Town band. They have been so great throughout these playoffs. We love seeing them in the stands. And after a punt pins the Panthers back, Jordan trying to throw its way out of trouble. That has not been their strong suit this year.
Next drive, Northwood takes advantage of that flip infield position as Harper going to take it down inside of the 1-yard line. Looked like he might have got in, but it's right at the goal line. Next play, it's a QB sneak for Miata. The T-Wolves tie it up 7-7 early in the second quarter.
And a lot of credit to the Jordan defense for holding that shutout as long as they did. Travis would get the next drive going with Elijah Jones on the outside. That was a great connection tonight when it got going. Northwood with 8 in the box, so single coverage, but the Panthers were throwing it down the sideline and just could not connect.
Jordan defense, they played great tonight despite being on the field just way too much. Gonna come up with another turnover here in T-Wolves territory as EJ going to fall on that fumble. However, it's a quick turnover on downs because the Panthers just couldn't get Henderson loose, and that was the key to the game.
Final drive of the half for Northwood was a game changer. Miata hits the freshman Joseph Harper for a first down, and then just churning up yards with Harper, the running back. Is always falling forward for extra yards, so patient.
Then inside the red zone, it's Miata back to the freshman Joseph Harper. Great back shoulder throw, massive shift in momentum as Northwood takes a 14-7 lead into halftime. One more time, give big shouts to the North Side for coming out in droves for this squad. Maybe the largest gathering of Jordan alums in history, Mike. We love to see it.
It's definitely the best crowd we've seen at a Jordan game. We really are thankful they came. Also getting support from other football guys, Poly head coach Stephen Barbie, Milliken head coach Romeo Pelham, and superstar dad John Ross too.
Northwood picked up right where it left off in the second half as Harper continued to get loose with his patience. Some of these runs were just simple dives, and the T-Wolves front 5 were continuing to get the push it needed to keep the chains moving. On the 8th play of the drive after halftime, T-Wolves double its lead as Harper goes in for the score. Then, when everything started to go wrong, you could feel it. This is pretty much obvious that it's a pass interference play on Northwood, or a no call maybe, but it's called offensive pass interference. Just one of those nights for the Panthers.
And with the field position switch, that ends up being a really significant play in this second half. If you can't stop the run, JJ, you cannot win in the playoffs. And Jordan struggled with that tonight. Miata on the keeper, and he's taking it to the pylon for a 28-7 lead.
Miata, not a very impressive stat line, but he did have 3 TDs, and obviously that's key. Then after a phenomenal punt, pins the Panthers back again. This play goes all kinds of wrong, and eventually it's ruled a safety. And that's about the time the Northwood fans began to celebrate because they were winning literally every facet of this game. And after the kick, on the ensuing drive. It's Harper still running harder than anyone is tackling out there, and he's going to go in for the score. And all of a sudden, we're looking at a blowout. Harper almost 30 carries, almost 200 yards rushing, and we just didn't see this one coming, Mike.
37-7 Timberwolves. Jordan Washington able to give the Panthers fans something to cheer about here in the fourth quarter as he takes a swing past the end zone. That's the type of the play Jordan wanted to see all night long. Playmakers making plays in space. But this one belongs to the Northwood Timberwolves, who win their first CIF title in school history with J.C. Clark at the helm, head coach who spent some time at Wilson and Milliken. They take this thing 37-14.
But we gotta say, as much as we're heartbroken for these Jordan players and coaches who fought through so much adversity to get to this championship game, again, like we said, the first one ever in school history. They've never brought a plaque back from a football game at Jordan High, but they can't take this season away from this team, no matter what happens.
Absolutely. They made history. They wanted to get one more win, but still an incredible season for J-Town. And we are so thankful for all of our sponsors, including Ocean Law Center. You know, the future is very bright for this Jordan team that graduates just 7 seniors, and we are going to be here to cover it every step of the way at the562.org.